Let's try number of strings. Okay, I want to count the number of strings in the given sauce or loss. So let's do the same. We're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to take the templates, copy them down. Uncomment. 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 Reindent so I can see what I'm doing. If you don't have your code indented properly, you're lost. Let's take a look at our sauce. If our sauce is a string, how many strings are in it? One. If our sauce is really a loss, the number of strings in the sauce is equal to the number of strings in the loss. So it's going to be number of strings in loss of the sauce. Okay, that takes care of the number of strings for a sauce. Let's take a look at the number of strings for a loss. If the loss is empty, how many strings are in it? 0. Otherwise, we're going to call, what are we going to do? We're going to find the number of strings. The first of the loss is a sauce, so we call number of strings on the first of the loss to find the number of strings in the first of the loss. Okay. Strings. Okay. And we have to find the number of strings in the rest of the loss. The rest of the loss is also a loss, so we call the number of strings in loss on the rest of the loss. Close plus, close else, close con, close define. Let's read our functions again. The number of strings in the sauce. If the sauce is a string, the answer is 1. Otherwise, the sauce is really a loss, so we call the number of strings in loss on the sauce. To find the number of strings in the loss, we look at the loss. If the loss is empty, the answer is 0. Otherwise, the first of the loss is a sauce, so we find the number of strings in the first of the loss. And we find the number of strings in loss of the rest of the loss, and we add them up. Let's uncomment our one test for number of strings. No, still didn't like the. I didn't close up the parens properly. Close number of strings. Close else. Close con. Close define. Number of string. Yeah, I know, right? You're going to make me fix it. Okay. You're not going to let me demo the racket complaining. Yeah, you guys have all seen that before, right? You don't need another demo of that. And I'm going to reindent this because I'm an obsessive reindenter. And all the tests pass. If you follow the template, if you get the data, you have to get the data definition right. If you then follow the template, you have to get the data definition right, then you have to get the template right. Once you get that right, everything else is easy.